Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 3rd to the 9th of March 2014. It's quite a busy week as we have two planets turning direct, that's Mercury in Aquarius and Jupiter in Cancer, and two planets turning retrograde, that's Mars in Libra and Saturn in Scorpio. So there's plenty of activity there, especially for the air and the water signs. So if you're an air or a water sign or have that prominent in your chart, then this will probably be felt more by you. So we began the week with a new moon in Pisces, and this opens up a 2-week window where we can really tie up everything that's gone on in the last year and really start to put some intentions out there from a very soulful and evocative place inside of us. So this isn't so much the logical planning, this is more the soul purpose. Where do I really want to go? What am I here for? What's the bigger picture of the universal flow that is your life this time round? So we're letting go of a lot of debris because the new moon was conjunct with Neptune and Chiron. So those are both very soulful and healing aspects. And we open up a 2-week window where we can actually feel into our true meaning and then start to plan and make some intentions from there. On Saturday as well, we had Mercury turn direct in Aquarius, so we're through the Mercury retrograde period now, but not quite yet, because we need to get back to that mark where Mercury turned retrograde, which was in Pisces. So we've still got a little way to go, but Mercury is actually direct now, and all that Aquarian radical thinking and visionary knowledge can come to the fore now as we start to get the meaning of what that story has brought. On Sunday we had Mars turning retrograde in Libra, and this is one that's going to be around for a while. This is with us until May, so we've got a big chance to glide into this one. When a planet is direct, it takes our energy and it brings it out of us, and we actually activate that from the inside out. But when a planet turns retrograde, all of that energy goes inwards. It's more on the magnetic level. So if Mars is the spiritual warrior and Libra is the peacemaker and the balancer, then we're taking our energy and our fire and our fervour inwards to find inner peace and balance in our inner relationship. So this is one that's going to be going on till May, but we'll start to feel that manifest over the week. So getting to this week, the first thing that happens is Saturn turns retrograde in Scorpio. This is also quite a long-winded affair. This will go on until July, and this will happen very, very slowly because Saturn is further away from the Earth than, say, something like Mercury, which has a direct impact upon us. So Saturn slowly turning retrograde in Scorpio. We've had this energy around for a while, with Saturn restructuring our subconscious, showing us, like the stern teacher, what's actually going on in our subconscious realms. And now again this one goes inwards, so we've got more chance to go in and actually build our core strength. I feel that we've had a lot of the purging go on since October, and now this is a chance to just go in and tidy up the details and to restructure and to rebuild from a firmer base. So we have had that going on since October 2013, and that will actually go inwards, and we can do this recalibration, this core work, until July. On Tuesday we have Mars square Venus, which is always an interesting aspect because Mars is the archetypal masculine and Venus is the archetypal feminine. So this could present itself in conflict. There could be a conflict of interests there where the masculine and feminine are out of balance, or this could actually be engaged with, depending on your attitude, to bring a greater degree of comprehension and fusion and alchemical marriage going on there. So that's a beautiful aspect that we can actually work with on Tuesday. By the time we get to Thursday, we have two major aspects, and this is Venus going into Aquarius. So Venus into Aquarius is a very interesting combination. Venus has been in Capricorn for a long time now, all over the Christmas period, and we've had a chance to reevaluate our core values, build something of lasting beauty, and that had a retrograde in it. So we went forwards, we saw what our values were leading towards, we went retrograde and we adjusted those to something that suited us and would make something of a greater legacy, and now we've gone forwards again. So that phase is done, the Venus in Capricorn, but now we have Venus in Aquarius, which is very strange. It's elegant, it's eccentric, it's higher love, it's unconditional love, and it's very spontaneously creative. So quite sparky there, but something that we can play with now that we've got our roots and foundations and our core values more sorted. On Friday we begin to feel the effect of Jupiter direct in Cancer. So Jupiter has been in Cancer since last summer and has recently been retrograde, taking all of that energy inwards to find the inner expansion, the cellular space, so that we can create from a place of great majesty. And now that Jupiter goes direct, this will be about being able to radiate that out into the world. We've freed ourselves of all the emotional baggage from last summer, and we've made room to just be glorious and to be the king and queen of our emotional domain. So now's the chance to actually use that power, use it wisely, use it kindly, be magnanimous, and be authentically sovereign. So a beautiful aspect again slowly forming there with Jupiter turning direct in Cancer. So those are the main energies, 2 planets going inwards, 2 going outwards, plenty of activity, like I say, especially for those with lots of air or water in their chart. But it is fairly gentle, even though it's active. This is just something which we'll be able to feel and do the right thing at the right time and make those inner and outer changes. So a great week to expand outwards with Jupiter, with Mercury going direct and with the Pisces new moon, but also take a little bit of energy inwards with the Mars and the Saturn and keep ourselves true to our core beliefs and foundations. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.